Hello, beautiful souls. This is Vanita Kumar, also known as Twinflameunion, bringing you guys February's reading. And what the topic is for the reading is it's very simple. This is what I've been channeling, so it's going to be just two words: what's next? And let's see what the cards want to tell us and what the forecast is, or what is next, really. Before we dive deep into the reading, let's hit it. And welcome back. For those that are new to this channel, please do not forget to hit like, share, and subscribe, as well as hit the notification bell for any future videos that I have. I also have guided meditations and my pep talk series that you may want to have a look, because you never know what kind of pep talk I have in there that's going to actually help you in your soul's journey. For those that want to book any sessions with me, you can do that as well directly from the website, which is in the description box as well. And also 10% of any Twin Flame Union sales also goes to charity. All that information is in the website. So yeah, that is the announcements. And now we're gonna dive deep into the reading here. And the reading that I was channeling was what's next. As usual, I also give a little monthly forecast for the upcoming month. It hasn't been released yet, so it's whatever I could actually officially just look through into the internet. So I've done that, and what for most we're gonna have is, by the time this is aired, we will already be in Mercury retrograde, and that's actually starting from January 30th to February 20th. So January 30th to February 20th, we're gonna be in 21 days of Mercury retrograde. So yeah, that is correct. Yes, yeah, I had to check the calendar because yeah, we have 31 days in January. So so yeah, just know that it's gonna affect a lot of electronics, a lot of communications and stuff like that. So try to avoid any major mishaps, especially for those that are in their twin flame connection. Try not to be all I'm going to say is that I'm just speechless here. I'm trying to find the right words because I know how twin flames behave. I'm just saying is that, just be easy on your twin flame, and just make sure that you're not communicating too much, on the negative side here, right? So, I mean, if you're sending them texts or what have you, just make sure that it's, it's nothing that is going to trigger them, right? So that's that. February, holy moly, I can't believe that we're almost in February. So I've just got my cheat sheet here, so I'm just going to be reading out some of the things that I actually intuitively found in the internet. Like I said, I don't have the monthly forecast yet. It hasn't been released, but by the time it airs, I'm pretty sure the person that I actually get it from is Forever Conscious from her website, so you can actually have a look at it and just read some additional stuff that hasn't been released, because she's pretty good with her forecast and what have you. So I usually just get it from her, but yeah, I think she's a little bit late herself. Usually it's out around this time that I film, so it's the first time for everything, I guess. So what we've got here is we've got new moon in Aquarius that's going to start on February 11th. And from what I gather, it's going to be actually a very powerful new moon. So for those that want to actually do any kind of intentions, and if they want to actually, set some sort of goals or manifestation, that's the best time to do that, is in new moon cycle, because you're setting up something that you're trying to manifest. Try to look at, I'm going to link my blog as well on the moon ritual, so you can have a look at it and just see which, what you want to do and what you want to manifest. It's always good to manifest. The only thing you cannot manifest is twin flame relationship or twin flame union, because that's something that you have to actually dive deep into your inner alchemy for that to actually come to fruition. So however way that your soul is wanting it to come to fruition. So yeah, there's no point in trying to manifest a relationship with your twin flame, because it doesn't work. I don't care that how people say that it does, it actually doesn't, and I know that. I've been dealing with collectives for long enough to know that, and as well as being in a journey to know that it actually doesn't work, because it's based on ego desires. Okay, so that's that. And then we've got February 11th still. We've got Venus and Jupiter there going in conjunct. So you may want to look at that and what that means. Then we've got Aquarius Aquarius season is ending on February 19th, and then we're going to enter into the Pisces season. So those that have their sun into Pisces, that would be you guys, and that would be the February 19th. That's when it's going to actually start. So, and another thing is that I've got February 25th, we've got Venus leaving Aquarius to go to Pisces. So you want to maybe look at that and what that means. I'm just giving a recap here, I usually do. And then for those that actually want to know more, you just have to look that up, right? Also, February 27th, we've got a full moon in Virgo. So that's all I've got, whatever I could gather very quickly just before filming this. So yeah, that's what it is. If by the time this airs, what I'll do is I'll try to link Tanaza's forecast into the description, so you can check that out. You can actually read up on it, and yeah, that's what I'll do, because it's just easier for you guys. That way you know that if there's any additional stuff that needs to be brought to your light, right? I mean, we are coming into a very packed month of February. I'm pretty sure that she's got something that everybody needs to know. So before that, before we dive deep into the reading, I just want to say that I said that to all my viewers, that I always pre-shuffle the cards, and this time I'm gonna ensure, no matter how long this video is gonna be, I promise that I'm gonna actually do some charms, because sometimes I forget, and not only that, but I run out of I mean, you guys don't complain because I only do this monthly, so for my regular viewers, but what I'm gonna do is I'll try to add the charms at the end as well, so stay tuned to that. We'll see what is next for us. I have no idea, so as usual, I always put the disclaimer in there that I have no idea, but I'm pretty sure the messages need to come out. They will come out the way that it should. And like I said, I pre-shuffle these cards already, so that way we shave some time. But on camera, I kind of do a little bit of shuffling anyways. My regular viewers know that. So let's see. So I'm gonna link all the decks that I am using for the reading, and you can have a look at it in the description as well. So we're starting we're starting with, I'm not going to take this, but I just wanted to point this out to you. That's Apollo, and what he's saying is focus upon your strength. So Apollo is saying that. So that's the first message. Oh, I already did that. I'm too caught up in my Mercury retrograde is already affecting me. Before I actually am filming this couple of days prior, a few days before the month is ending, and I had actually already filmed another video and actually made the disclaimer that you know, though it starts on January 30th, it's already affecting me. So I already gave my my vent session in that one, so you can have a look at it. That one would have aired out. You know, this guy, when I had cut the deck and I was doing the shuffle, he had shown up, and I didn't want to take him at that time or show you, but this is Saint Germain mentioning first card up, work your magic. So yeah, that's I saw him a lot when I was even pre-shuffling, so he really wanted to come out clearly. So yeah, that's pretty incredible. What else, Spirit? What else do the collectives need to know? Now, I just want to also say that this is a general reading. So for private readings, it's a little bit more personalized to you. So yeah, I mean, take what resonates with the general reading with anybody that is doing it on YouTube, because that's all it is. It's just general reading. So you have to take what resonates, toss out the ones that don't. So you shouldn't be you know, like mean to the readers, you know, not just, I mean, nobody's mean to me here, at least so far, but I mean that, you know, other readers as well, because they're trying to, you know, channel so many avenues, right? And yeah, if it doesn't resonate, that's what it is, right? Open your heart to love, and this is Jesus that's saying this. And we've got, see if I can pronounce this guy's name. He's got such a long name, and this is Paramhansa Yogananda. I don't know if I butchered it. I'm an Indian, but doesn't mean that I know how to pronounce long names. And he's saying choose peace. So, and we've got Isis, and that is saying balance career and home life. So that's true, you know, like a lot of times what we do is we are so caught up with just living day-to-day life that, you know, sometimes we don't know how to find that balance of you know, home life and career, and you really need to anchor both of them in. You know, it's not one and not and the other one is not as important, right? It's always synced to that. At least I think so anyways. You know, I feel that a lot of times, you know, we don't know how to do that, or we don't find that balance, right? So yeah, you know, try to balance your home life and your career as well, because that's really important. Okay, let's see what's the next one here. You know, on camera, this is like a very dark navy sweater, but on camera it's showing black. It's interesting how, you know, there's a saying that, you know, just don't believe everything you see on camera, and that's true. I just noticed that it's just it's a very black kind of color. Mind you, my printer is black, so you can kind of see the difference between that, but yeah. At the bottom, I'm not going to take him, but I'll see if he wants to jump out. And this is Kuthumi, and he's talking about Cloak of Wisdom. So, no, he didn't come out, actually. I don't know why I thought that I saw another wisdom card. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. So, you know, it's just basically telling you that, you know, to follow your intuition. You know, your gut intuitions are usually correct, right? You already know a lot of these answers, so if that makes sense, right? You know, that's just the way that the universe works, right? You know, you have to have that trust, and I always say, this is one of the things that I always say, is to trust the process and have faith, and, you know, all that sort of thing. So yeah, you want to do that for sure. So Spirit, what is next? What do you want to tell us? soon as I mentioned spirit, I've got a hair here. As soon as I mention spirit, and the spirit comes, the Holy Spirit. And this one's talking about expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. So, and that's the Holy Spirit. I've got like runny nose, so just bear with me. If I do this, you know, you gotta just bear with me. You know, I'm not sure. I don't have a cold, but sometimes, you know, you get that. So what's next? Messages for February, what's next? We've got Lord Shiva here, and he's saying transcendence, excuse me, rise up, honor your inner force, steps are being given, dance with the universe. So that's that. Like I said, I have a little bit of a runny nose, so I don't know what that means. And then on camera, it's of course has to, like, I'm fine otherwise, but on camera I have to. Messages for February, we've got Dinah, focus intention. Think about what you desire, set your sights high, expect the best possible outcome. And I guess, you know, this is still going to be coming up for a lot of you because it's still in the beginning of the year. And I know that many are trying to set up a lot of intentions. I know that in December, I had put 2 videos out for people that or even going into January, because yeah, December reading, January reading, and then 2 of the pep talk. I actually bulked everything one after the other, so that, you know, you guys can actually amp some of your manifestations for 2021, and you want to actually do that. So take a look at those videos as well. I'll link them in the description so that, you know, you have it. But yeah, it's so I know that a lot of you guys are still focusing on the intentions, so it's a good thing if you guys are in that mode, because that just, you know, is a confirmation again for a lot of you that were trying to do a lot of intentions. I mean, it's still never too late, you know. Yeah, it's 1 month has gone by, but what does that mean, right? You can still set up the intention for 2021. We are still really ahead into the year, right? So the bottom of the deck, we've got Divine Director, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is coming. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. So that's the Divine Director. And let's I'm gonna do this one actually. I've got a lot of cards here, so I'm just trying to see which ones I want to, you know, carry on here. Messages for February, what's next? We've got grief at the bottom of the deck. I won't take this. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So, well, majority of my viewers are always twin flames, and you know, we know how that looks like, right? When we are dealing with our twin flame ghosting us and doesn't want to have anything to do with us. So I mean, you know, that whole process actually changes. It's so true, because that's the way, you know, I think that human psychology is. When you don't have what you like, for example, if you had your twin flame, you know, you wouldn't be appreciating it too much. You learn to really appreciate them and everything during the separation phase, because you know you really see their worth, you know, if that makes sense, right? You may not have appreciated it all that much, you know, when you were in connection, when you were talking or what have you, and a lot of times people do take it for granted as well. And for those that are in a relationship with their beloved, that's a wake-up call for you guys, you know, as well, that you know, you know, not to try to not take it for granted, you know, your relationship, you know, work hard at your relationship and appreciate each other, sort of thing, right? So I mean, you can't expect that from the other person, but you can do your part. You know, you can't force anybody else to do whatever they should be doing, you know. And a lot of times in a human psyche is that, you know, we always say, well, this person is not doing that, you know. Well, you do your part, right? You know, and then just see what happens, because sometimes that's also the way to do it, especially like you know, our pride and ego gets into the way, where, you know, if you need to apologize, or if you need to you know, just make amends, or, you know, then you feel that you are the lesser one, and not necessarily that's the case, right? You know, you could be the way that in spirituality, you know, you're not actually the lesser one. You're actually the one that is you know, less than lesser. That makes sense. So I can't come up with the words here. Like I said, Mercury retrograde, so I'm not gonna be my usual self here. So February, what is next? Okay. Oh, we've got death. I'm learning that ending is merely beginnings. That is true, you know. You know, we always, whenever we see death, you know, we think, oh my goodness, you know, we are doomed or what have you, but it's actually not the case, right? You know, that just means that you know, it's the beginning of a new cycle. So yeah, that's what it is. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And that's so true. You are a creator of your own reality. You are a creator of your own happiness. And a lot of times, you know, especially in twin flame dynamics, what people do is they are way too focused on the other person to make them happy, to fulfill them. And it's not the case, right? Long, gosh, like long. Gets caught up when I'm doing the shuffling. Yes, you know, you are too focused on the other person, and what you're doing is you're not you're not really looking after your needs. You know, you need to find out how you can make you happy, right? You can't depend on somebody else to complete you or to make you happy. You know, the whole point of the twin flame dynamics is to ensure that you are whole on your own, rather than focusing on the other person and just you know, depending on them to just fulfill all your needs and desires. You know, that's too much pressure on the other person, because that's what it is. You know, and they feel it, right? Energetically too, they feel it. So you don't want to do that. We're talking about relationships, and here we are. I guess this is a relationship advice reading. What's next? Okay. Whatever needs to come out, right? This one is relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher goods. So that's relationship. And that is true, right? You know, even if you are not, the universe will make it happen for you, in the sense that what they do is they, you know, they remove all the people and things that do not serve you for your highest and greatest good, and they bring in different kind of people that will actually, you know, help you through that, right? So, holy moly, am I channeling some twin flames that are in relationships? You know, you'll have to tell me, because it's a lot of relationship stuff coming up. We've got at the bottom of the deck, we've got blame. So this one is saying, I accept responsibility for my well-being. Didn't I tell that, like, you know, rewind that, rewind, rewind that a few notch, you know, like a minute or two, you know, back, and you can see that I actually said that about relationships. You know, we can't be sitting there and blaming, you know, the people. You know, we have to be the better ones and try to work towards whatever have you, right? So take what resonates. Don't chew on me if this is resonating too much and if it's triggering you. Maybe some of you really needed to hear that. I have no idea. Oh, twin flames. It's all good. It's Mercury retrograde. We'll blame it on that. Did I get that all upside down? Okay, I don't read upside down cards, so I'll have to fix that. I must have put something upside down, and yeah. So this one is saying, bottom of the deck, this is the Horse King, and it's saying assistance and control. So I'll just quickly look through it, though I don't take that, but you know, I mean, I always explain what that means. So let me just see what this actually means here in the book. So basically, it's just saying that you will most certainly reach your perfect destination with noble allies. So, so yeah, for those that are trying to still manifest. So yeah, a lot of synchronicity will appear for those that are trying to manifest something, and you are in the you know, so you basically are in the right energy to be able to manifest, and that kind of came up anyways, you know, in one of the cards. The Holy Spirit, expect miracles. So basically, yeah, you know, for those that are trying to manifest, it is definitely giving you the go that, you know, you will ride with victory. So this kind of reminds me of that Six of Wands, you know, in the tarot, where the guy is like riding that horse and is just going forward. So yeah, you know, you will get that assistance from the universe, and just know that you are in control of your manifestation. So yeah, for those that are working hard to do some manifestation, and you're my regular viewer and follow me, if you are doing any of that, then yeah, just know that and that's coming into fruition. The resting tree. What I'm going to do is I'll just I'll just actually pull out all the cards, the two more cards, and then what I'll do is I'll look through the meaning. Then it just shaves off time that way. So let's see. We've got the Arrow Master, and hitting the mark, intention, detachment. So yeah, some of you are actually doing some stuff, you know, looks like you're up to something here. So if that's you, then yeah, then I'm channeling you guys. The Chess Queen, trust and strategizing. So yeah, some of you are really doing some sort of powerful intentions and whatnot. The Sun Dances, joyful activity, celebration of life and abundance. So yeah, if you guys have been trying to manifest abundance and you know, prosperity and all that sort of thing, that's a good one as well to get, because it's showing that you have you know, you're going to be meeting some success on that. So this one is talking about basically, if you look at this girl here, right, the resting tree. So if you can see this girl here, she's actually lying at the let me just see if I can fix the glare here. So yeah, you know, you see that she's actually lying at the root of the tree, and she's by the river, right? You know, the river is very calm, and what she's doing is she's actually just relaxing. She's having patience, and even the river is really, really still, and that's what basically it means. So in the picture here, and what it's saying is to just have patience. You know, some of you, when you are actually dealing with your twin flame, or if you are in a twin flame journey, you want things to come into fruition right away. That's not necessarily the lesson anyways. You know, you're supposed to be very patient, because it's not like, you know, you'll get things right away, right? You know, whatever you've set intention, you have to actually put in the work, and, you know, just make sure that you have the trust and the faith and have patience, you know. And a lot of times, a lot of the collectives, they try to give up very quickly, because, you know, they run out of that patience, right? They don't want to deal with this anymore. So if that's you, know that, you know, you need to be patient. That's probably spirit telling you that, you know, you need to anchor that energy there. So let me just see if there's any additional information here. So yeah, you know, for those that are manifesting money, it just seems like that a lot of that, the cards are actually confirming that. So it looks like that, you know, you will be coming to fruition with that as well. So like I said, you know, we are in the beginning of the month, of the year, and a lot of you have put vision boards. You know, a lot of my followers actually ended up doing that. You know, good on you, those that did. And I know that a lot of you guys manifested money in there. So so this is a good confirmation from spirit that you will actually get good fortune as well. So yeah, so those that are trying to manifest some money, you know, thumbs up, some thumbs up. My God. Seriously, Mercury. I should take time pronouncing everything versus like through it. That's what I'm trying to do here. So yeah, you know, you will have lots of blessings, and, you know, your chaos will be, you know, lifted up. So yeah, you know, just another thing that you may want to do, and this is just me thinking of it intuitively, is to it had come up in my healing, so I'm not surprised that this has shown up here as the tree, and, you know, the tree of life. This was actually this month, it had shown up in my healing, so it was very significant for me. So you may want to look up, you know, on the internet, like a good picture of tree of life. I know that in my Facebook private group, I have actually posted that picture. So if anybody's drawn to that picture, you can actually download it and just make that into your, you know, even your wallpaper or your screensaver on your phone or whatever have you, or on your computer. You know, it's just, yeah, it's a lot of tree energy anyways, because it's just talking about grounding, and, you know, just knowing that if you look at a tree, you know, especially a really strong rooted tree, you know, it just means that, you know, it's providing life to the, you know, it's providing life force for a lot of organisms, not just humans, right? As well as, you know, it's very deeply rooted. So, you know, it's done that not overnight, you know, is what the lesson to that is. You know, it's had its time, you know, when it was like a just little sibling, you know. I think that's the word for, you know, those little trees or what have you. So, you know, it took a while to grow into this magnificent tree, right? So, and that's what, you know, this card is talking about, to have that patience, because, you know, it doesn't grow overnight. So if you've set intentions, you've set goals, you know, try to, you know, have patience with it, because, you know, it's not going to grow overnight, and it's going to take time, but just know that it's coming. It's there. So the next one we've got is the Arrow Master, and this one is hitting the mark, intention, and detachment. Oh my goodness, you know, that's totally law of attraction, because that's what it tells us to do, you know. And that's what I was just telling, rewind that, you know, a few minutes earlier, you'll know that that's what I was trying to say, is that, you know, you've already done your planting, you know, it takes a while for it to grow. So you've hit the mark, right? You've done the intention, you've set that, you've placed the order, and then you've placed the intention, and now you got to detach from it too in order for the outcome to happen. So so that's another one that is totally law of attraction, because you've got to let go of the outcome in order for anything to come to fruition. I don't even have to look at the card meaning, because that's what it is. You know, it just if you look at this guy here, see, I just want to look. So if you can see, he's got like little arrows here, right? Little arrows there, and then little Spock there, and then look at the guy's aim and just the way that he's aiming. Like, look at his expression. He knows what he's doing, and that's what the point is, that you know what you're doing. So you know, it's he's got very like huge confidence. So yeah, it's more of a reassurance for a lot of you that are trying to manifest, you know. And for those that didn't try to manifest, well, you know, it's up to you, right? Nobody can manifest anything for you. You have to do it yourself. So this is a good confirmation from the universe to even actually try doing that, right? So yeah, you know, you can't manifest things that you know, you're not going to put in your work with, right? So it's the whole idea is that you have to put in your work. We've got the chess queen, and this one is trust and strategizing. So, you know, I don't play chess. I'm not very good with the interpretation, but this is actually a really good card. I believe the queen is actually very strategic in the chess game. Well, they all are, you know, all the players are, but I think that, you know, when you take out a queen, in, you know, if people are playing, you know, it's like a big thing, you know, in the chess game. So, and I'm, you know, don't quote me on these, because I'm just thinking about it intuitively, because yeah, it's I don't know the game too well. So but usually in movies and whatnot, you know, I've seen, you know, when somebody takes out a queen, it's like a usual, like it's like a victory kind of thing, right? Because the queen is hard to take out, from what I understand. So yeah, you know, it's a little little message there for you guys, and that is that, you know, you know, in order for, you know, you to actually even take out a queen, you have to actually trust the process and really be strategic. So in order for the opponent queen to be coming out, right, you know, so yeah, those that play chess, you know, this would be a heavier meaning for you guys, or if you know the rules, because, you know, that's what that is, you know, it's very detailed planning and what have you. So if for that to come out, it looks like, yeah, a lot of you guys are really, you know, amping your manifestation, which is nice, because I mean, I've been doing the readings for collectives since last year, since January actually. Before my YouTube hit live here on this channel, I was doing it in the closed Facebook group, and really the energy definitely has shifted. I can see that from the collectives as well, just channeling every month a monthly reading. I've seen this, that you know, for those that are my followers and that have followed me, I can see that totally the energy has shifted, where a lot of you guys, and I'm so proud of you guys that are actually doing this, you know, you guys have really changed your game, and I really you know, thumbs up for those that have. And just know that, and I know that a lot of my older viewers will actually, or have been with me for longer, they will actually confirm this. And I'm so proud of you guys, because you've really changed your game. And yeah, you know, instead of focusing just on your twin flame, I know that a lot of collectives in the beginning stages of their journey, when they had joined me and they were following me, they were so hung up on their twin flame and the outcome and what have you. And when they changed their game, I'm talking about those guys, you know. So, and I know who you know who you are, right? So, and I know some of you watch these, and I know that you will feel so proud knowing that, you know, you've come a long way here, because you know, the cards don't lie, and I know that the people that I channel, the people that follow me, and the people that actually take on what I say, or my teachings and what have you, they honestly have changed their life in the most amazing ways. So for those viewers that are you, that I'm talking about, put your comments in the comment section, because this will also give a lot of a hope for their newbies, you know, that are just starting on their journey, and they are actually at that stage where you know, they haven't gotten past their twin flame and what have you. So when they look at these kind of comments, it's just going to give them a lot of empowerment. So do that for the rest of the collectives. You know, put your comments in there and say, yes, that was me. I know I saw the game change here, and yeah, the cards are confirming that. So congratulations to the ones that are in that you know, collective you know, energy, and for those that are just new, that are following me, if you have, you will know intuitively if this actually resonates to you or not. And if you're new to my channel, and or new to me, and you were actually already doing that, then this is you as well. Because yeah, you know, I mean, spirit gives you messages in a very profound way, in some way or the other, right? So that was a very good pat on your back, that you guys are doing an amazing job. So just keep it up. So I just want to see if there was anything else that yeah. So see, it's always telling to trust the process, allow the strategy to be given unto you by the divine. So that is the you know, the meaning of this card, right? That, you know, you need to just trust everything, and everything that you desire, your goals, will come in alignment with the divine plan in your life. You know, I mean, do not doubt that, right? And yeah, this is a very, very good confirmation. So this is a reminder that your plan with the your plan, and there is the divine plan for your life that will come in alignment no matter what. So so yeah, it's really good card to get. So that was that. And then we've got the sun dances at the bottom of the deck. I'll just show you how it looks. So that's at the bottom of the deck, and we've got joyful activity, celebration of life, and abundance. So see, that's what I'm saying. Like, and if you look, you know, and like this is the couple here, right? So yeah, that's see, if you do all these things that you're supposed to, you will get that abundance. And sometimes people don't understand that. They just want everything to be given to them in a silver platter. You know, I mean, on a soul's journey, you have to actually work hard for that. It doesn't work that way, right? So I'm just gonna look through and just see. So yeah, a lot of law of attraction again. You know, it's just saying that, you know, anything that you place your attention and manifest, you know, the laws will provide accordingly, right? So you get what you put out. So yeah, if you are giving the effort, you know, all your best, then just know that yeah, you've got their you know, the magnetic energy. You're drawing in circumstances to create the reality you envision. So holy moly, this is I'm happy that it's actually coming up like this. Holy moly, yeah, it's all good stuff, you know, like whatever I've just said, it's just another confirmation that you know, the abundance is coming, and just continue manifesting, and yeah, all good. So some very good cards that showed up so far. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Let's see, we'll keep going here, and let's see what happens. So we've got the fates here, and I'll just have a look at it very quickly, what this means. Just give you guys a roundabout answer on it. Fate, karma, acceptance, that there are things you cannot change, and knowing that what things knowing what those things are. So yeah, you know, I mean, what is supposed to be, this is the way I look at it. Whatever is meant to happen will happen, right? You know, no matter what. So you can't change the outcome too much. You know, it's written, it's written. So whatever that is, you know, you just, you know, yeah, just accept the things that you cannot change, and try not to control. That's what it's trying to say, you know. So just try not to control what you cannot change. That's important to also know, because a lot of times, you know, we get so worked up in trying to change something, and you can't, you know, you can't change some of the things that are there. You just need to accept it as the way it is. Breathe. So yeah, that's giving you the insight to let go and just breathe, right? I mean, it's already come up here, the detachment, right? You know, you need to detach from the outcome and breathe and know that it's gonna come into fruition. Go the distance. And one more. Two cards flipped, so I won't take that. Time to nap. So yeah, that's kind of on par with the patience, the resting tree, because that's what the girl is doing, right? See here, she's taking that nap. So it's probably got the same meaning here, telling you to just relax and just let go of, you know, and just, oh, look at that, the treasure island. So we'll see what the meaning is of that. Okay, how do I do this? I'm just trying to find room here. Like, these cards are so big, so they take so much room. So let's see what breathe means. And this was this card. See, if you look at this woman, I just want to show you, right? She is sitting on whatever it is that she's, clouds, I guess. Huh. Okay. So if you look at it, right, you know, she's sitting there. I'm just trying to put it in an angle that doesn't glare, and she's meditating, and see that little face in her heart that she's got, you know, and I don't know who she's meditating, but look at that. It's the same meaning as the resting tree. It says patience, waiting, going slowly, wellness, meditation, and trust. So yeah, a lot of trusting, you know, and it always comes up in my reading anyways, because a lot of you guys that are my viewers, you know, you sometimes doubt the process. So yeah, I always get bombarded by that to channel it for you through the spirit, that, you know, you have to really trust the process. So here it says patience in all things is called for right now. So yeah, you need to have patience, right? Try not to rush into things, meditate, sit down and breathe and repeat. So yeah, a lot of meditation won't be a bad idea, right? You know, you can actually meditate and just breathe through it, right? Because yeah, you will do well in that sense. So yeah, just release, you know, release any of the darkness and miracles will appear. So see, you have to release the negative energy, so that, you know, you can empty the cup, you know, and try to have the miracles come in. But, you know, you can't do that when your energy is really, really dark and it's not very, you know, you're not in the light, right? Because if you look at this woman here, you know, she's invited that white light. You see that, right? She's really meditating to bring that white light energy. So the only way you can actually bring in miracles, like even if you look, these are two different deck creators. But you know, she's bringing that light energy. But look at that, you know, you it's the same thing. It's the same colors, and it's pretty much the same thing that is saying, you know, that you will expect miracles and you know, expect miracles, but you need to empty that cup in order for these kind of things to come into fruition, right? It doesn't just happen. So you'll have to, you know, bring in the light that way. So if that makes sense, right? You need to be in that energy. So that's basically what it's saying. Yeah, you know, your dreams and your dreams are coming into fruition, and you want to, but you don't want to hurry things along. You know, it's going to be a slow process. So you know, and that was a prosperity message. And let me just quickly look at the relationship one. So yeah, it's just saying that, you know, open your heart, take a breathe, and let and allow it to unfold organically versus forcing things to happen. And sometimes, you know, we are so, you know, we're so chasing the energy here, the twin flame energy and the twin flame, that, you know, we sometimes, you know, don't give them room to let it to just come into fruition on its own. So that's what it's saying. The next one is, oh my goodness. Okay, I'll have to point this out to you guys. This is 29, and I just noticed that. I don't know if you can see. So that's 29. And this is 47. I usually don't point out numerology to you guys unless I see something. So that's 1111. And let's see what go the distance, what that means. I just needed to point that out because normally 1111 reading. Okay, here we go. Oh, I sometimes enjoy these messages because they are just so funny. I mean, you know, I mean, they're not funny, but you know, it's just, if somebody told me this 5 years ago, that I would be doing what I'm doing now, or that I'd be able to channel messages like the way that I do, and you know, teach the way that I do, I would have just laughed, because I didn't see this coming at all. This is something, so I'm still baffled when I get things like this. So that's what I'm laughing off, you know, that it's funny, because the things are just crazy that way. I can't believe it, you know. It's I'm still in that, you know, wow phase. Essential meaning on this one is endurance, strength, and the long haul. So so yeah, you know, it's saying to bring your dream to life, you must think long term. So so yeah, long term goals. Let go of the disappointments, and let go of the fear, right, and the obstacles, because you know, they come and go, right. The card is reminding you that you have the endurance, the strength, and fortitude to carry you all the way. So for those that was feeling like beaten down, and if you were feeling like, you know, you're just done, you're just done, or whatever, you know, that's it, you know, kind of, you want to just pull a plug to it, you know, just know that you have it in you to carry forward. So this may be a confirmation or a reassurance for some of you that are so exhausted and you're just tired. Just know that, you know, you will actually, you have the strength to keep going. So you know, there's an old saying, I don't know, I mean, this ever since I've known, this saying has been around, and it's probably like that in many cultures. It is in my culture. You know, let me just see what the saying is. The saying is that, you know, you see, I'll explain it to you because I'm trying to translate it in English here. God will not give you anything that you cannot endure. So that's it's a, I've known it from childhood, you know. I think from my grandma, you know, and passed out to my mom, that kind of thing, you know, and I'm pretty sure generations prior, right? So I had to think a little bit here, you know, how to translate that in English. But yeah, that's the old folks saying in my culture that, you know, God will not give you anything that you cannot endure. So for those that are feeling this way, that, you know, I'm tired, I can't deal with this, you know, this is too much, you know, your soul, I'm going to go back and explain it to you in a soul way. Your soul knows what you can endure and what you cannot. So, you know, your higher self knows that. So they know your capabilities. So for those of you that feel that you're done and you can't deal with this anymore, whatever have you, you know, the soul is saying, yes, you can, because you know, you can. I will not give you anything you cannot endure. So there you go. So that's an extra message for you guys. The last card was the time to nap. And I'm just, so this guy is, see, we spoke, see, just want to bring this to your attention. So we were bringing in the white light here. You see that? And the white light is amazing, but the gold light is actually higher light. This is why a lot of times, you know, in my meditations, I always deal with the gold energy. In my sessions, I always deal with the gold energy, you know, the gold light, because that's actually higher than the white light, you know. So because that's, you know, straight from source, you know. So it's, I mean, I'm not saying that white light isn't, you know, it's good, but I always do the gold one. That's why it kicks you guys a little bit harder, you know, in you know, effect wise. So yeah, you know, I just wanna show you guys, you know, so you've got this moon here, and, you know, it's got that fox that's sleeping, you know, and then in the background, I don't know if you can see, you see a hue of another face, right? You know, not the moon, but another face there. So let's see what the meaning is behind that, you know, just because I want to really look at the meaning of this before my interpretation. Rest, rejuvenation, and renewal. Temporary non-action, allowing dreams to arise. So, yeah. See, a lot of resting cards have come up, you know, like, because look at this, you know, this is also telling you guys to relax and rest, right? You know, have patience. So this is the same card, but in a different light, you know. So yeah, you know, time to take a nap. You know, you've done what you needed to do. So you need to just breathe. And this is why the breathe was here, you know, because yeah, you need to breathe through this, and just allow, you know, allow it to. I mean, look at this strategic queen. You know, she's very strategic, right? She knows what she's doing. So yeah, trusting that process, and then you're gonna hit the mark, right? Look at this, you know, Eros man, right? Like, I mean, he. Or even a boy, you know, I mean, whatever he is, but yeah, you know, I mean, you know, you need to hit the bullseye, but the only way you can see people that you know, play darts or arrows, you know, like you know, when they want to hit the bullseye, you know how much concentration that is. They don't just, you know, you don't just hit a bullseye unless you're, I mean, you have to be very skilled, but, you know, with really good concentration, you know, you can actually hit it. So that's, even if you're playing darts, you know, that bullseye, right? You know, like, you just hit it. So yeah, that's with a lot of concentration. So that's what it is. You know, you need to concentrate, focus, set that intention, and then trust the process and breathe through it, right? Breathe, meditate it, right? Make sure that your energy is really good, grounded, and you are not, you know, thinking negative stuff and all that. You know, you want to bring in the light energy, right? And yeah, let go of the outcome and allow that whole thing to unfold however way it's supposed to. So, and sometimes, you know, we forget that. So yeah, it's really just telling you to just do that, and yeah, just be in the non-action. Right, you know, allow your desires to come into fruition, detach from it, right? Don't be thinking too much about that, and because when you're thinking too much about it, you're blocking that energy as well. It's easier said than done, because sometimes, you know, we we're humans after all, and you know, we have our dragons and demons, right? So we have to kind of overcome that. And when it comes to the matters of the heart, don't make any plans right now. We, like I said, you know, we are in the Mercury retrograde, so you know, try not to you know, do any foolish things, you know, when it comes to your twin flame connection. I mean, we do have Valentine's Day also coming, and that's going to really bum a lot of people out for February 14th, you know. So yeah, I know that it's going to really be a mood swinger for a lot of you, right? So so try to just breathe through it and just see what happens, because yeah, that's it is what it is, you know. Unfortunately, the way I look at it, you know, every day should be a Valentine's Day. It's not just one special day that should be you know, given to your loved ones, but yeah, you know, I mean, you know, try to wish your friends and your family. I do. You know, I wish you know, my friends and family you know, happy Valentine's. And yeah, it's and you can do that energetically to your twin flame as well. But you know, it is what it is, right? I mean, you know, it's yeah, it's coming up, and I know that it's going to be a mood swinger for a lot of you. For those that are in my Facebook group, and I'll actually even put that on my public page as well, a little bath ritual that will help. So I'll do that a few days prior to Valentine's, and then you can try this bath ritual, you know, on self-love, and see if you really like that one. And I know that I've done that now last 2 years for the collectives. Like, I've just given them insights on how to do this. So if you're watching this and you want to be ahead of the game, all it is, you know, you just get one single stem red rose, and then what you do is, you know, you wash it, and you just create a really nice bath, and all you do is you just pluck all the petals very gently, and you just scatter it on the you know, on your bath, and or in your bath, and yeah, just get a good bath out of that, you know, tub bath. And yeah, you have some wine, some chocolates, you know, some really nice romantic music, you know, give yourself this pamper. And you know, I also encourage people to get a dozen of roses. You know, you don't have to wait for your twin flame or somebody else to give you a dozen of roses. You know, treat you, right? You know, treat you with some nice wine, some nice chocolates, and some nice you know, bouquet of flowers. If it's too expensive for you to deal with you know, like a dozen of roses, because you know, let's face it, come around closer to the Valentine's, you know, there's roses, the prices of roses just go spike up, right? It's just the way that this you know, the sales gimmick work here. You know, everything is money, right? So yeah, you know, if it's too expensive, then just get something of a lesser value, like, you know, just normal flowers as well. You know, you don't have to. But for the bath exercises, I find that the flowers, for the best flower to be using is the roses, because, you know, they just go well with their you know, with the bath, and then you can actually dry those petals, and then you can actually do a ritual with that. Again, self-love, you know, you just kind of do an affirmation. You can just say, I am love, or, you know, I am inviting self-love, or something like that. You know, something to do with self-love. You can put a poem out, and every time you scatter one petal, you know, back to earth, you know, you just you know, recite something like that, you know, until the petal is done. So that's another way of doing a bath, you know, Valentine's ritual of self-love. And you know, you can light some nice candles, and you know, just set the intention, and yeah, just pamper yourself. So yeah, you know, I've done that. I've actually mentioned it a few times to the collectives, and I know a few of them actually went ahead and did it, and they loved it. So I'm pretty sure that they'll do this again this year as well, including me. I actually scheduled one as well. So I you know, it's one time to just relax and do that. So I have done that in the past, and I'll do the same this year as well. Okay, so what we've got here. So bottom of the deck, we had the Treasure Island. So I'll just show you what that looks like. Treasure Island. Let's have a look. So a lot of law of attraction, you know. I'm finding that this entire reading was based on law of attraction, because here again, essential meaning. The law of attraction brings dreams into fruition, the results of positive thinking made manifest, abundance appearing as if from nowhere, financial gains and the sharing of good fortune. So holy moly, this is I love this reading. This is amazing, because I know that I know what kind of people I deal with, and holy, this is amazing confirmation all the way around. So be proud of yourself, and yeah, you are on the right track. I can't emphasize this more, you know, more than that, because yeah, it's really, really good. You've worked really hard, and I know you guys have, because the ones that I channeled and I know and I've seen the progress within you, I know that you have worked hard. So yeah, I mean, as a teacher, this is nothing is more gratifying when a student actually follows what you teach and changes their life in the way that they do, because yeah, I mean, then you're humble when you know that that has happened. So it definitely changes, you know, everything, all the hard work that I put out, all the time that I put in, you know, when there's people that actually benefit from that, you know, it is actually fulfilling for me as a teacher. So yeah, that's really, really good, and keep it up, you know. Yeah, you know, you got to trust your intuition. Even your relationship is a treasure, providing even more than what you need. So, and that's the thing, you know, a lot of times, you know, we are so focused on what our twin flame is not doing that we forget that what they are actually doing, right? So the whole point of the twin flame journey is to see that, you know, what your beloved has done so far for you, right? Because a lot of things that they do not do is actually what they're doing. So you have to go deep within to know what that means, because even the communication and whatnot, it's sometimes in the silence they say everything, right? You know, so what does that mean? You just need to dig deep into your you know, your situation, and just know what they are actually getting you to do, right? You know, because they are still staying true to their script, right? Whatever they are doing is what they're supposed to be doing. So what you need to ask is what you are doing. Is that what you are doing, what you're supposed to be doing, or is it something else that you're supposed to be doing? So though that's that mirror effect, that, you know, where you you know, like you think about it deeper, right? So that's the whole idea. And again, you know, prosperity message, same thing, you know, your manifestation stuff is coming into fruition. So yeah, if you worked really hard, that is a good thing. So yeah, we have concluded. That was all oracle. I had actually a couple, I had the tarot too, but then, you know, I don't have time because it's already gone into a lengthy reading, and you know, we haven't come to our favorite part here, you know, messages from our twin flames. So let me do that, and I wanted to do some charms as well. So yeah, a little different this round, but you know, I think you guys got our message anyways. It was a very, very strong message for you guys to continue doing what you're doing, and have the patience, trust the process. That is what is next, right? So very good. So this is now messages from your twin flame. Let's see. Let's see if they're gonna actually give us any romantic messages, right? You know, since we are in the month of Valentine's, coming for February, are they gonna give us anything nice? Huh. We'll see. I'm laughing because it's funny. At the bottom of the deck, we've got, I am bored of this life without you. So, you know, and like I always say, right? What you feel regarding your twin flame is how they feel as well. It's a divine connection. And, you know, they may not show this in reality, but wow, that's a lot of, I'm not going to take these because they were like few that just flew out, and yeah. Okay. I sense our children in future already. So for some of you, What else? Messages from your twin flame. I cannot ignore the signs I'm receiving anymore. You are my dream come true. What else? I want to have children with you. So they did say that there. Come on, Valentine's, right? That's good. So maybe you guys needed to hear that, especially the month of Valentine's. So yeah, good that they did, right? Otherwise they would have been in trouble. What do you think? I think so. I'm ready to give you equal love and devotion as you are to me. So well, my reading is all amazing so far because he said he loved me, so I'm gonna go with that, because yeah, that's so if he's watching this, you know, I hear you. What else? So here it's saying there's so much I want you to no, sorry, there's so much I want to tell you. And this card also jumped out, and this goes well with the reading, because especially for those that are trying to manifest really hard. So, you know, your message here is you're trying too hard, so loosen your reins. And yeah, you know, try not to be all worked up, and you know, just know that it's on its way, but try not to you know, just get too worked up on it and be disappointed, right? You know, you shouldn't be. I do feel we have known each other in previous lives. We have deep soul connection. So that's here. Things are not always it seems in reality. Trust the process. So even they are saying that, you know, to trust the process, and whatever, you know, you see in reality is not what it is, right? So so yeah, it's definitely a confirmation for this reading. I have been going deep within to reflect on things and to heal my inner wounding. So they're doing that as well. For those that, you know, feel that they were not, they have been, right? You mean the world to me. I will never hurt you intentionally. So that's at the bottom of the deck. And now the charms. Let's see. See, on camera you can't really see, but I'm just putting this out here. Here we go. Starfish. So this could be a spirit animal for some of you, if that is the case. She believed she could, so she did it. So now this is not gender specific, because if there's any male watchers here, then just switch the message and put it to he. So yeah, you know, good manifestations. We've got the infinity symbol. Oh my God, so small, some of these ones. So here we are. Bicycle. See, when the bicycle shows up, you know, that's to me sort of like the wheel of fortune, you know. It's like that cycle, you know. The cycle is, because that's what it is, bicycle cycle, right? So it is a cycle of life, and you know, it's spinning. So just know that nothing is stagnant. We've got the sunflower, and if you look inside the sunflower, it's inside the circle. So that's kind of going in you know, in par with the bicycle, because you know, it's a forever movement of that cycle, right? You know, the cycle doesn't have any beginning or the ending. So it just kind of goes, and look at this. We've got the sun. So that's the sun. So it's 3 messages in one charm. Holy moly. Oh, we've got the star here. So we've got the sun and the star. And we've got the key. And if you look at the key, it's actually a rose, you know, design in here too, like a Celtic rose design. So yeah, really do that bath ritual. You know, that's gonna really make you guys feel good across. So if that resonates. Okay. Well, you tell me if you see it differently, but for me, this looks more like a baby, you know, like a you know, it's got that little circle with a bow, you know, so it's like a baby shower type of, you know, symbol for me. So yeah, that, I mean, we had 2 cards here that talked about our children, and you know, what else? There was one more here. See, I sense our future children already, and I want to have children with you. So that charm to show up. Some of you. And this is Fleur du Lys. This is the French lily. So you can look at that symbol. Oh, look at that. See, it's all about children here. So this is, look at this elephant with a baby elephant, right? You know, it's nurturing that little baby elephant. So you can see that. A dog in a cycle. So in a little circle, right? So maybe some of you, that could be a spirit animal, or if you have a pet, you know, that's a little confirmation there. What are you supposed to be? See, little bunny here. I don't know if you can see. So bunnies are all about birth, right? New cycle. I mean, think about the Easter, right? That's usually the new cycle of the season, you know, so birth and whatnot. So yeah, I feel that, you know, I whenever I look at bunnies, I always look at them as birth. You know, seems to be what I pick up from it. So let me see if I can do some more. So you know, you placed your anchor already, so just allow it to unfold. You have docked at the right place where you should be. And you are creating abundance. See this? Okay, how do I? My God, I don't know if I can focus. See that house? So yeah, big house made with love. Better be, since it's freaking Valentine's, right? For a lot of us. Better be made with freaking love. Wow, another key. Key to their heart. I said that, and look at this. It's got like 3 little hearts there in their key. So yeah, very good. Find joy in the journey. I've never seen this charm before. Oh, that's a cute one. And that's a message for a lot of you, because sometimes you guys are not very happy, right? Because if you're not happy, then how are you supposed to be transforming from a caterpillar to a butterfly? Oh gosh, too small. I need to find bigger charms. There you go. Very interesting. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I did. It was very, very on point messages for February, what is next. So this was Twin Flame Union, bringing you guys February's reading.